Yeah, I'm a mind reader.
Oh, nice. 'Cause it says start. It says 1 out of 2 though. I wasn't sure.
Settings. I gotta mute. Push chat. Push to talk. Go to yeah.
Oh, can you hear me? Oh, there you are. Yeah. You can just press escape and then just mute my shit.
Okay.
Well, let me push start. What does that do? Well, let me push start.
This is very important in China. Oh, I gotta get ready. Duh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was a button. Everything
shit.
looks the same.
That's why
it's
I
so
said
weird.
1 out of 2.
Okay. Kill all entities to win, or kill one entity and take lifeboat to escape.
Take lifeboat. Oh wait, so is it me versus you?
No, this is PvE. Let's co-op.
Why are we together?
I'm over here by the thing. Shit.
That's not helpful.
Help! Leon! Help! 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 Help!
I'm gonna hit you.
Jesus.
Oh, what the fuck? It's like an alien. Where you at?
I went to search one of these dead bodies and it got back up and started attacking me. Oh man. Oh. Hit tab to pull up a map.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, I see you. We're in different buildings. Is that?
You're in security station?
Yeah, I guess so. Trying to figure out how to get over to you. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can just go outside. That's kind of cool. I'm going the wrong way.
I'm being chased by some weird monster.
Ah, what the dick? Yeah, I got something. Leave me alone.
Go over this way. I'm being chased by 2 weird monsters.
Yeah, I'm getting...
Crossing a bridge. I'm right by you.
Shit. I don't know how to use shit. Is it you?
Yeah.
Equip your weapon.
Weapon. Oh, is that what
Oh
that?
shit, I'm gonna die. What the hell? I need health. There we go.
Abba.
Hmm?
Abba. Abba.
Where do we go? What do we even do? Kill all 3 entities.
Oh, that's the things that are on the map.
No. I think I'm losing my sanity.
Yeah. How do we get in here? Is this it? This looks like an entrance. Oh, it's up here.
Ah, what the dick?
You get in there?
Damn.
What was it? Oh, I see it.
Like popped out of a box I opened.
That's what the fuck? It warps you. I don't like that.
Ah, fat lady, get out of here.
Okay, I guess I'm dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, fuck this game.
It's weird. It feels like it's like
fucking dumb. We're
oh,
done.
Man. Oh man.
Fuck this game. We gotta hit at least one decent, like even 5 minutes worth. I end on that note.
Yeah, Split Fiction is great.
Should we load it up?
Great. Outlast Trials is great.
Outlast Trials is fun. I like that.
Peak is great.
We could play some Peak. I could play some Peak.
Blaze Blue is probably the game of the year.
Two strikes. Let's see what I got installed here. Let's see what Sea of Stars is about.
Oh. Yes, but I feel like that's a game that's gonna require us to like. It's an RPG.
Oh yeah, good point. That'll be a little bit more involved.
Like a couple of hours before you get like the second character, and like a few more hours after that to get the third.
Right. Well, it is like heavily advertised as co-op, so maybe it's like right off the bat, which would be nice. But for another day, for sure.
Actually, I think I'm going to lay down my good man, old man.
Yep.
Ah, boy.
Enjoy. Enjoy. I'm gonna go complain about my toad and my dog.
Hello.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna install Sea of Stars before I forget. Have it on the Steam Deck, I think.
Oh, nice.
Forever. Oh, so this is gonna take a minute and 21 seconds. Ugh.
Tainted Grail.
What taints?
They smell so good.
Tainted Grail right there. Ooh.
You're right there.
I thought this was plugged into my phone. I forgot like this cord is plugged into my controller. So I went to move it and like the controller just fell off the thing I had it sitting on.
Nicely done. Tempest Rising. Looks cool. I'm looking at the sale shit.
Tempest Rising is one of those games that people seem to be really into right now.
It looks like my kind of thing. RTS, base building, strategy.
I mean, most RTS games seem like they're trying to get away from some of that stuff. They're trying to like, switch to whatever, so if you have a game like that, it's like a throwback.
Yeah. Oh, it's multiplayer. Nice. Online PvP. I do gotta break out Company of Heroes 3 though. Bought that a while ago and was so excited. What?
I keep thinking about installing Company of Heroes, like the original one, on the Steam Deck because I think they showed it in the trailers.
Oh, it's compatible?
Touchpads.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but all the hotkeys and everything, that's like a crazy amount of keys to reduce to like 6.
I hated those keys.
I guess maybe not. Dragon's Dogma 2. They have like so many things that I'm like, I was actually gonna check out Banisher's Ghost of New Eden until I watched the trailer and I heard Pixies. I was like, nope, you just lost points.
What happened?
In the Banisher's trailer, they play like an orchestral version of Where Is My Mind, and
it's
I
fine.
just hate
I
it
swear,
so
when I
much.
played in that game, it's
Fucking
totally
assholes.
fine. It's totally fine.
I do not approve. I do not sanction the buffoonery.
It's totally fine.
Pixies, Where Is My Mind?
I feel like my issue is that game came out and I was having fun with it, and I think what happened is that came out, around the same time that Alone in the Dark game came out, and then something else came out too.
Oh, with David Arbor?
Yeah.
That was fun, actually. I only played a little bit of it. I need to go back to that, too. You're not a big fan of the open world crafters or life sims, are you?
What do you mean? Like every
Oh shit, have you played Evil West?
I think I own it. I don't think. Wasn't it?
Oh, it's so good. We gotta play that. It's so good. Also, I'm stuck. And you do not own it.
What?
Oh yeah, you do. You just haven't played it. You do own it. You gotta help me get unstuck.
This is what I did with. No, you did this with me with. Remember. What's it called? Resident Evil 6.
Oh yeah.
You were like, hey, help
Didn't
me
we
out.
just
Like,
finish
what?
it off?
Yeah, you were like, here, I don't, I need some help. I'm like, what is this? And it was like the end of like Wesker's campaign. I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Oh yeah, we went through like Ada's campaign, Wesker's campaign, and Wesker's son campaign together.
Yeah, it was just at the end of the campaigns. Nothing
My
beats
bad.
the what's it called? I don't know, man. This was the whole point. Is I just wanted when I played that game, all I was doing myself was going into that the mercenaries.
Oh yeah, that Mercenaries was actually really fun.
Yeah, that was. I mean, the game's like the combat and stuff works pretty good in that game. So having both that's just based around the combat, perfect.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, Resident Evil 5. Well, actually you're talking about 6, but Resident Evil 5, that mercenary, that's what I played. That's what I liked.
Resident Evil 6 had the people from Left 4 Dead. 10 out of 10.
I remember that. Yeah, that was kind of fun. That was Foxhole. It's like, that sounds familiar. I feel like there's not a whole lot of new games this year.
You said what? Wait, Foxhole?
Like, no, games in general. I just feel like there's not a whole lot of new games. Like there used to be just truckloads every freaking month.
There's a million games.
I feel like they reduced.
But it's
Is
like,
there?
when do people? So the problem with games is that games come out and then everybody goes back to play the games they want to play. It's really hard for any game to break through. Like right now, you will see mixed actual reviews, but this game seems like it's doing okay with people that are into this. Like, imagine if somebody made Rocket League, but you were.
I was looking at that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I refuse.
Friend who was enjoying a lot of.
I was gonna ask you about that, but I didn't think it would be your type of game.
The guy that I met, the guy that was playing it, the way I met him is I used to play a mod called International Online Soccer. I played a lot of that, and I dropped off because it kind of the community sort of got really weird. Like it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was from like the Half-Life days, like a Half-Life 1 mod, but it was physics-based soccer. It was really cool because if you were gonna cross somebody up, like you actually had to like dribble, and then account for lag and like maybe like go backwards or whatever, and like you could do like kicks over your head and stuff.
That's cool.
This game is kind of the same thing. My problem though, again, I don't want to play like a 5v5 game like that where I'm learning and everybody else that plays it knows what it is.
Yeah, that is fucking annoying. That turns me off a game really fast.
What helps Rocket League is if you want to, you can go into practice mode. The AI in that game is shit. Yeah, it'll be really good, and like on like every 5th match, it's terrible.
Oh, in Rocket League?
Yeah. But I mean, you can play with other people and you can do casual and whatever. This game feels like it's probably a bit more stressful.
I actually really kind of want to play it.
This just came out. Hold on.
Wait, I'm sorry. You've never played Murdered Soul Suspect?
Oh, I think I got that in early access. That's the game I listened to talk about when it came out on podcasts.
It's madness.
just came out recently. That is a game set in the Control universe.
Oh shit. Oh, Remedy. Oh wow, it's not doing too well, huh?
Because
Hey,
they
it's
didn't.
co-op.
Yeah, they. I think it's their first time trying to make something like that, and I just. It sounds like people wanted it to be one thing, and like it's not.
Dude, why can't like PB like stuff like this? Why can't it be a mode within the actual game? Like it needs to. I feel like shit needs to go back to that.
Yeah, it
Or
should.
maybe it's just me.
It should.
Like co-op was always like secondary to the campaign or whatever what the point of the game was, I feel like. Am I wrong?
That's what they should do. I mean, the thing is, I think the thing everybody hopes for is like, oh, this will catch on, and all of a sudden we can just put all of our like attention towards this.
Or you rely on like the biggest variables you could possibly rely on, which is people. That's crazy.
I mean, it was like Black Ops. Like, people were like, oh, they should make a Call of Duty one day that's just multiplayer. And something crazy happened, and you probably don't remember, but like Black Ops 4 is nothing but multiplayer. Like, there is no
Never
single
played
player.
Black Ops 4. What is that?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Wait,
Yeah.
when did that come out? I mean, not what is that?
2018, 2019? I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I was far. I was so removed from the series by then.
I didn't play it. I played that game specifically because it came out on, it was on something. It was either super cheap or it was like one of those like free weekends or whatever. It's like, oh, let me check this out finally. And it's literally
Yeah.
nothing but multiplayer and like their zombie mode. There is no single player. Didn't do too great.
Did it do well? Okay, I was gonna say.
It came out after Rainbow Six Siege did, and Overwatch caught on.
Oh boy.
So yeah, it's hero focused.
Yeah, that for sure. I'm not surprised it got buried. Man, I used to like Overwatch. I don't know what happened, but I played it for like a solid 2 years, and it was so much fun.
I didn't
Can't remember
have
if it was like
Murdered
the
Soul
balancing.
Suspect. How are you finding these games I don't own? I'm a
I don't
fraud.
know. I'm just finding shit that like I loved Murdered Souls. Oh my God, Soul Suspect. So I was just clicking on it. I was like, what? It's like one of those Steam games that everyone has and has played a little bit of.
Oh, you mean like XCOM? That, what's it called? The Bureau?
Um, yeah.
Like, it's like a game, like you sit there and you look at like everybody's accounts, like they all have it and they all have like 10 minutes in it. And everybody's like, I'm gonna play this again someday, and like they never do.
Yeah. I was like for a little while I was making a concerted effort to go back to those games. That's why I had those achievement lists, like the percentage categories, because I was like, okay, this is the shit that I just loaded up for 5 seconds. And I think I put like an hour into it and it was okay. I don't know why I didn't pick it up.
It's probably
It
because
was
it's okay.
okay.
I and top sellers. Ew. I was looking for games that are from like the Xbox generation, Xbox and PS2, and there's also 360 and whatever. It's just games that are on Steam that came out from that time period because they're interesting to me. Because again, it's a weird thing. Is like the 360 in particular isn't. It's almost 20 years ago. This year will be 20 years since the 360 came out. Yeah, that's weird. But games multiplayer used to be different back then. So,
Actually, I could go like I was sorry, yeah, Shadowrun I was thinking about and a couple of other because I've been buying a ton of retro stuff. I would definitely play some 360 games. Rush Rally, nice.
that's why I have Halo. I keep it on the Steam Deck because it's cool. Just messing around with Halo is just like I don't have a lot of fond memories with Halo. I have memories of like just being in situations like, hey, after school, like I hear there's like 12 other kids that meet up and play Halo. Do you want to go hang out with them? It's like, I guess so. And showing up to somebody's house and like, did you bring your Xbox? Yes. Oh, cool. We had an extra copy of Halo. Go ahead and hook up to this TV over here. And like literally, like these people had 4 TVs, 16 players. They were just waiting on another person to show up with an Xbox. And we would do it like every single Friday. And like I'd play. And like, oh, you're doing pretty good. It's like, yeah, but like, what the fuck are we doing? I used to host
Yeah,
LAN
but I fucking
parties.
hate this.
I was like, well, it's cool that I can do this, but me and my friends get together and we play like Counter Strike and Battlefield 1942 and stuff. So
That sounds brutal.
yeah,
So I
switching
only
over.
played consoles back in the day. I can't imagine swapping between PC and console like that as ferociously as we did as kids.
I remember because the neighborhood I lived in when I moved to Florida, that was the first time I'd gone to a LAN party. I remember specifically, like, they would host LAN parties at my house or this one other guy's house. Everybody preferred doing it at mine because my parents didn't really care about, like, when we went to sleep, how much noise we
Yeah.
made. So, like, we would, like, go, like, there was one kid who stayed at the back of the neighborhood. He's maybe, like, a mile and a half away. And he'd be like, oh, dude, come over here, come meet up with me, and we'll just walk to your house with my computer because none of us were driving at the time. And, like, literally walking across his neighborhood and carrying computers.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
Shadowrun Trilogy Deluxe. Shadowrun. Reinstall that shit.
This game hurts me. This is upsetting.
But
It makes me feel bad. I want to get into SnowRunner. I really want to get into SnowRunner, but the problem is like I got the wheel, and I'm like, all right, this would be the perfect game to play with the wheel because you spend so much time just like you. SnowRunner is a game where you unintentionally screw yourself over constantly. You'll be like, all right, I need to go make this delivery. I got a pizza. I got to take it to this guy's house as an example. This is not anything that's in the game. So you start driving, and then you like go through. You're like, oh, well, road caution sign, and like you go, and you're like, oh shit, and then you're stuck in the mud. You're like, shit, what do I do? And you get like another car to come over there to try to tow this other car out. And like when you do that, it's like, oh, something else happened. So you just spend a bunch of time just like driving really slowly. Um, it seems like it'd be fun to do with a wheel, and people are like, why would you want to play that game with a wheel? It works great with a controller. I'm like, oh, because it's a driving game.
damn, yeah, that's a weird counterpoint. It's like, have you
Yes.
played with a wheel before? You wouldn't be saying that.
It's got so many like when you go in there, it'll be like, oh, do you have a G27, G29? Yes, and you go in there, and you like it sees it, and it doesn't do anything. It just like makes all the controls blank, and then you can't set anything. I'm like this is weird.
Oh no.
Supposedly it used to work,
Okay.
and they just stopped working. They don't patch their games like for fixes like that.
That sucks. That's what's like keeping me from using my wheel. Like I said, I have to like figure out how to program the controls properly, and it's such a pain in the ass.
This
Do you know how to
is
do that stuff?
not super well. I mean, I've set up like sensitivities and stuff, like like how far I want the throttle to go down or whatever. This is the best.
Is it-
There are games that are racing games, and there's games that are sims. And if you're looking for like a sim, that game and
Wow, that's got like a 90%.
this one I kind of warmed up to. I haven't played a ton of it. Um, there are games that
Oh
you
yeah, I remember that.
like you play them like that game right there is clearly a game where people spend all their time like crashing and stuff like that. But if you like
Yeah.
mess around with it, like it's the only game where you can like stall out a car. Like you can feel like the gearbox just having like issues or whatever. You didn't shift right much. Bad cars feel like they drive bad. Faster cars feel like they should. Everything feels a little bit different,
Right on.
but there's no real point to that. So
There's like no goal in the end. It's just like, hey, have fun.
yeah, and then the problem with
Here's an open world.
Automobilista is that it's got a lot of like options. Like you can do all sorts of like say like stock car races or whatever, but it's weird to say, but there's no like achievements, and then there's no full. It doesn't feel like there's full career tracking. So it feels like the kind of game that you'd play with people instead of
Yeah.
like, hey, we're gonna like race at this time or whatever, and we're gonna keep track of like this league that we have going on. Like, hey, we're gonna do a race here. There'll be like 15 laps. Whoever comes in first goes up to here, and just keep going like that. But the game doesn't feel like it has anything to really like keep track of that. I think it does keep track of your like overall stats, but it doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing at stake, so it's just not like all that interesting.
Yeah.
At least for me. Do you play the survival games anymore?
Life.
Yeah. Life, like the I know you were talking shit about the forest, but I mean like we got Core Keeper. That's like a I mean that's not survival, but you gotta like eat and shit. That's a more actually no, that's like a farming one.
No, Core
What's a good example?
Keeper seems like that. I
Your
want to. I
survival?
just like I said, it's just like it's the time thing. It's like, do I have the time to properly get into this? Like, I really want to get into Zomboid. Project Zomboid.
Oh yeah, that game's awesome. It's co-op too.
I sent it to a friend and he got really into it. Um,
It's great.
the
You should
same guy
play.
that played Rematch. And the thing is, like, I'll turn it on, and then like I'll be playing, and my dog comes in here and starts barking. He's like, oh, he wants to go out, and my mom comes in here. And is like, I can't figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to have like freedom to just like sink time into it to understand it fully.
Okay, in order to enjoy yourself, that makes sense.
Yeah, if it's like some survival games, you can, like, Minecraft, you can pick up and play because it's whatever. But the ones that are like more involved, like, I just don't feel like I have the time to like learn the systems. Like the Long Dark.
Like immerse yourself and stuff.
Yeah,
The Lawn what?
the Long Dark.
What is the Long Dark?
Ooh,
Oof.
you own it. You own the Long Dark. It's the snow game.
Oh shit, yeah. I remember that.
I have watched so many videos talking about the way the game works and what makes it cool and all this other stuff. And like, I played it and like played it back when it was in early access, and I was like, this is great. And they added, the campaign stuff, and it seems cool too. But again, it's a game that, like, the further I get into it, something always happens, and I'm like, I was having fun. Let's stop and figure out what the fuck's going on. And like, you come back in the game, it's like, oh, well, I was headed in this direction. I think I was headed towards the snow. Check this out. I sent this to a friend to check out because she grew up with the CDI for some reason. When she tells me about the game she played when she was a kid, like, you had the